I'm on the phone. I got the tablet here. Hopefully, we can do the music. While everybody's getting here, I'm going to say the pledge and play the music. So if you come in, I'll get to the show right afterwards.
Things were gone. I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt as love is land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd rather stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt of this land. God bless the USA. God bless this country. I'm proud to be an American.
So I'm going to read about the script.
And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On keyboard, from the legendary Allman Brothers Band, the leader of the Southern.
So, everybody, good evening. We have 34 people on. Good evening. Can't really, Janet, I see you're on. Papa G, Ron's here.
Bill Woods and Betty Woods are here.
Pristini, Bill Woods and Betty Woods is here. I didn't even try the computer tonight. I had a hard time getting to where I'm going to be able to use the tablet. It did play the song tonight, so we did get off to a good start there. Things are looking up right there, but it was funny. I was offline. I was not connected to the internet. I'd never tried to get connected to the internet with this. I guess someone else had done it for me down here at Ron's. But when I figured out how to do it, it was funny though, because I wasn't connected to the internet, but I could go on Facebook and all these other sites. I just couldn't get to YouTube. I guess YouTube has a special that you have to be connected to the internet. The other ones don't. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but right now I'm seeing a lot of strange things out there. Now, played the music first because I went to get the music ready. I opened it up where all I had to do was press on the little button. It would play the music, but I wanted to say the pledge first. I believe the pledge should be said first, but Well, we're reconnecting. We lost you for a minute there. You guys probably didn't even notice it, but there's just so many strange things going on here. I do want to talk to the kids, to all of the kids, Jimmy and them. Jimmy, Patriots 11, Patriot Little Leona and Leilani, Patriot Princess, our queen, and Patriot Hunter, her brother, Patriot Karate Kid and Patriot Wyatt Earp, Patriot Super Gymnast, who I saw just a little bit ago, her brother, Patriot 7, Patriot Small Hank, who's going through some very up and down times right now, but he's doing good. Patriot Little Monkey, who I spent the day with, and she was telling me jokes. At lunch today. And, I won't say that it was funny, but it's a 4-year-old telling me jokes and trying to get me to laugh, trying to get me to feel good. And, that was pretty special. And then Patriot Little Kira, that me and her have a thing when she's in the living room and I come out of my bedroom, and whenever she sees me, she takes me by the hand, she walks me to the kitchen, and I got to open up the door so I can get the candy bowl and give her a piece of candy. But this is a special little girl because, see, she won't just get a piece of candy for herself. She's got to get one for her brother, Jason, who I call Small Hank, who she calls JJ. So this kid, I hope he can keep up with all his names. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something that a big part of tonight's show is going to be about, and that's the special beds. The special beds, see, because at your age, when they're introduced, you're never going to have to go through the things that we had to go through. They're going to allow you to live comfortably. And when you get to my age, you're going to think, I'm not old. I'm not even started yet. You're going to walk around with a vitality about you second to none. You're going to be happy all the time because with what's about to happen, you're going to be living in a world that there's no wars. There's no fighting. Everybody are friends. Reverend Jesse Jackson, and I'm talking to you kids now, he had a dream.
Oh, I had a dream.
He had a dream. And I'm hoping and praying with the help of these beds, this dream is fulfilled, because what I'm hoping and praying that all of the stuff that we've been through at my age, at Janet's age, who's very young, Bill Woods' age. Jamie, I don't know how old you are. Good evening, everyone from New York. At one time, Jamie, I would have said, you live in the second greatest city in the world, because to me there was nothing like Chicago. But then Illinois happened to get this fat man as governor, and they got the worst mayors up there for quite a while now, and I don't even care to go up there anymore. The only time I go up there is if I want to go see a White Sox game. With the White Sox, you get two things. You get Major League Baseball, and you get a comedy show, all for the price of one. And the most important thing is you get the best hot dog in Chicago. Guys, if you've never had a White Sox hot dog, you got to go get one. So anyway, kids, it's just what I'm going to talk about a lot tonight. I came from babysitting the little monkey, and Ron looked at me and says, there's a lot of stuff on the special bed page on Telegram, and I do what I do every night before the shows. When I come home from babysitting, I go down to the house, I listen to Bruce, I listen to Restored Republic if I have time, and I try to rest, relax, just Calgon take me away. And I went to the site, and they did have a lot. So I have quite a few things. Now, I have a couple announcements to make here before we go any further, because that pretty much takes care of the kids. Just know that we love you. We're there for you, and we're going to be there for you, and we're gonna show you the way that not only when we make America great again, see, not only when we make America great again, we're going to show you the way how you're going to keep the world great again. Hi, Myrna. So, safe travels to Marianne, who's got to go on a little trip that
Again?
she's, I don't really know if she's real pleased about this one. It's for family, and
Oh.
it's her husband and her mother-in-law wants to go. And, you know, two people you got to keep happy as the mother, the wife and the mother-in-law in a marriage. And, you know, that's why I'm divorced, because my wife was never there to keep happy, and my mother-in-law died 18 days before he got married. As a matter of fact, tomorrow will be the anniversary of her and her husband's death, and they did not die in an accident. They just died on the same day. And another thing is, I have a niece. Her name is Rami Lynn Kalawenzu. She was Rami Lynn Thomas. She's the youngest daughter of my brother-in-law and my sister. My brother-in-law, the gentleman who died of cancer about a year and a half ago. Tomorrow will be her birthday, so happy birthday, Rami. Gee, Rami, you got your birthday announced on a very special show. You must be a special kid. Anyway, guys, this show is not meant for kids. This show is for adults only, unless you're under the supervision and have permission from an adult, your parents, your grandparents, or your legal guardians. The music that we played tonight is not ours. We have nothing to do with it. We have no legal rights to it. We just literally play it for the show. I believe it's a trademark of our show. You know, someone very important, when he does his meetings and stuff, he went out and kind of stole our thunder by using that. Now, I am not going to get up and dance like him. Right now, I think he's doing an okay job. The one thing I'm getting tired of reading and watching in videos, how everybody is so doing all these videos and making all these statements about the job he's doing, about how egg prices are down, gas prices are down, grocery prices are down. And what sticks out in my head about this is in Illinois, I told you I just got gas yesterday. Today, it was a nickel more. It has went up almost every day now. For them 10 days that he was supposed to tell us, he told us that in 10 days, gas is going to drop so much, it's going to be almost like my first term. Now, I'm seeing reports where people saying it's down in their state. But what bothers me is he came out and made the statement. He made the statement that Illinois has the worst governor probably ever. I'm not going to lie with him.
Didn't have to make it to us.
Huh?
Didn't have to make that statement up.
I'm not going to argue with him. I would shake his hand and say, yes, they do. But here's the deal. Don't take it out on us. Don't let all the other states, the prices go down. And I can't believe they're going down, because Ron just watched a video yesterday where a guy said he went and spent $80 for groceries and got 2 bags.
Tim Paul.
Oh.
Signal said that.
Oh, Tim Paul said it. Well, you was the one that told me.
Yeah.
So then that's what I said. It's $80 and got 2 bags. Guys, there was a time, $80, you might not have been able to get everything in your car. And I believe prices will go down. But don't tell me, being here in Illinois, prices are down, they're going down, they're going way down. Eggs are down. The cheapest we've seen eggs in the last, since he took over, is $6.99 a dozen. That's the cheapest. Hi, Grandma Bo. And Grandma Bo lives right next to a store there in town. And you do not want to walk into that store and think you're going to get a dozen eggs. If you do, you might as well say, if you're a senior citizen, you're giving him your whole Social Security check. But the people that run the store is nice. It's a small town. They have to charge extra because they don't buy in bulk. But I'm going to stores that buy in bulk and they're $6.99 a dozen. The little town that Grandma Bo lives in, I told you from yesterday, from 2 days ago, the gas went up 2 days ago till yesterday, it went up a nickel. Today, it went up another nickel. But yet in the little town that I come through where I used to go to school, the little town I used to go to school, we have a Casey's gas station there. And gas is cheaper than the gas station in Herscher. It's cheaper than the one in Clifton. And the one in Clifton and the ones in Kankakee, they're in a bigger area. The one in Clifton, I have a 15-cent that I get off every time I buy a gallon of gas. I get 15 cents off of the price, the highest price on the thing. And today, when I went there to go to the store next to it, and I seen the price, I thought, $3.39. With the 15 cents off, it's still $3.24. $3.39. But at Herscher's Casey's, just the gas alone is $3.15. And I'm not cutting Clifton down. It's a really nice little town. I'm just cutting down that I'm tired of people coming on and telling me. And I just seen someone just put up $2.76 for gas. Good for you. I'm happy for you. But still, $2.76.9. 14 days ago, our president told us gas will be down drastically, tremendously. It will be falling. And it hasn't. There's some things I want to discuss that, I'll go over things here, but I don't want to keep harping on the gas and everything. It's just that everybody has the right to post what they want to post. The only last announcement I have, if you're usually used to getting this show sent to you from Ron, he's not sending it out right now because...
Oh, I sent it out tonight.
Oh, he sent it out tonight.
I sent it out.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, he's not sending out Bruce because he's having a lot of trouble and he don't want to get shut down. Lawmakers pass bill to eliminate state income tax. Governor says it's a great day. Well, I can tell you right now, and I'm going to go to Illinois again. Grandma Bo, would you agree with me? Do you think if that is true? And I only say, is it true because when it was posted, people was commenting under it. I really hope it's true. I really hope it's true. Because I can guarantee you right now, our fat man, he is not going to think it's good if there's no state income tax. So, excuse me, I was just looking here for a minute. And I don't mean to harp on all the high prices and everything. It's just that, man, 2 months. And he's done a lot. He made a statement 2 weeks in the war in them two countries would be over. It's 2 months now. But then again, we was told 5 years ago, in 6 months, everything was going to be done. It's a movie. They're just playing it out. We was told we was going to have a blackout. We was told we'd be watching movies, 8-hour movies. And the only thing that bothers me about this is I don't care. It takes long, it takes long. I don't plan on going anywhere. I really would like them beds. That's kind of why I'm dedicating tonight's show to that. But, it's the same thing. I was talking to Marianne last night. Bruce's call last night, it was okay. But here's 3 people that come on, and the name of the show is Bruce's Big Call. The call went till 10:30 Eastern Time, 9:30 Central Time. And Bruce's part was only 17 minutes. So how should it be called Bruce's Big Call if the other people are just on there selling and selling and selling? And now when I say it was only on there 17 or 18 minutes, you got to take into consideration when he first came on, he was plugging Bob's program. Everything Bob just told us, now Bruce has to take a 2-minute span there and explain to all of us like, oh, you're too stupid to understand what Bob's saying. And then he finally gets into it, and it started off pretty much how I told Marianne it would. It started off with, where are we now? We was expecting to have the 800 numbers today. But see what happens, this had to happen and this. And I really thought I was going to have more information tonight, guys. But I lost the call of my people. Now, I think they'll call me back. It probably won't be till after the show. Until after the big call's over. In essence, Bruce is telling you he's got a Nuttenberger, but he's expecting a call, and even if he gets a call, he won't let us know about it until next Tuesday. We could be at the Redemption Center by then. Now, I've heard rumors that Bruce is very, very good at bringing people in. He's got 50, 60,000 followers. I think you would have more if he would do Bruce in the Big Call instead of Bruce in the Golden Bundles call, instead of Bruce in the Bob Bumbling call. And it would be Bruce, come on and do your segment and then do it to the others. But he's smart enough to understand as long as people's waiting there to see him, he's going to sell so he can put the ching. And as Bruce run his course, I don't know, because I know they got mad at him a while back. And I like Bruce, and I look forward to meeting him someday. But I'm going to tell you, when I meet him, I will tell him my feelings. People don't like some of the things I say. I get messages all the time that I'm not saying the right things. Well, my point of view, if I'm not doing right, if I'm not doing a good job, if I'm not doing this, and the person's contacting me and telling me this, you have the right to tell me, and I'm good with that. But if you know what the right thing is, why aren't you doing a show? And I commend Bruce for going on. I think he should do more than 2 nights a week, especially at this time. Think how much more money he could make if he was doing 5 nights a week or even 3 nights a week. But it works out good because our group, they get me and Ron Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They get Bruce Tuesday and Thursday. Other ones, I'm losing a lot of faith in. I got on a call with Wolvie the other day, and I was expecting a lot more. And the information, the way the information was presented, it was really exciting. I hadn't been as excited as I was that night in a long, long time. But then nothing happens. And it just keeps going on and on and on like that. As me and Marianne was talking last night, we says, at some point, they've got to make something happen. How many times have we heard 500,000 indictments going out? But yet we've yet to see one person arrested. But see, because it's hard to arrest somebody who died in 2019. It's hard to arrest somebody and make it public when she was arrested in 2021. And now the things that's coming out about, the Obama situation. Whoa. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. Have a lot more with the helps of our magical beds. So, as far as Bruce goes, he gave a lot of information about old time stuff, things that we know what you need to prepare for. Make sure you go to the Redemption Center, guys. And that's one of the things I do want to cover tonight. I don't know about you, but I'm getting a lot of messages, a lot of information about just go to a bank, get it over with, get it done. Some people saying, oh, there's only going to be 2 currencies in the first basket. And then the currencies, and then the bonds for the Zim. So you know which 2 they are, the dinar, the dong, and the Zim. But see, how do we get paid for the other currency? Because we've been told for so long that you only get one chance to go. Now, if you go and you get paid on your dinar, your dong, and your Zim, but now you got to go back again for maybe 2 or 3 other ones, what's going to keep you from going out and buying more Venezuelan Bolivar or, the Chinese bonds or whatever? I mean, if that's what they want to play, it could really work to people's advantage. But I don't think that's what they're going to do. One thing Bruce did say that he believes there's going to be 11 currencies in the first basket. Well, I need more than that, Bruce, because I got 14 different currencies. So, all I'm saying, guys, is keep your vibrations up, your spirits up.
Why wouldn't they just see if they're real and then, pay you as they came in?
What's real?
All your currencies. When they do one, they're going to...
I don't know, because that's what I was covering. They're saying 2 or 3, but I don't believe that. Ron was asking me a question. So here, special beds detox and cellular rejuvenation. Okay. Did you know the toxic in your body can accelerate aging and cause chronic illness? Special beds use advanced frequencies healing to remove harmful toxins from your cells, restores your body natural energy balance, accelerates organ and tissue regeneration. Imagine a world where detoxification happens at the quantum level, restoring your health from the inside out. Now this next thing I'm going to read,
Throw a party, do some...
it goes a little bit off of the special beds. But someone posted, I have tears in my eyes. Not only did the hat sign an executive order, the kids around him also signed their own executive order, so historic, abolished the Department of Education, such a huge win for kids. Okay, for all of you that actually listen to me when I do this show and are not just chatting, a question I have. Abolish the Department of Education. Well, we all know how corrupt they are. We all know everything that's happening. We all know all of these things. But my question is, are they closing schools down now? Are they going to let them finish this year and then during the summer? Because let's face it, guys, remember when we talk about certain things about judges, how all judges, all attorneys are going to have to be retrained? Aren't the teachers going to have to be retrained? It would seem to me like they would be. Next week in the school district where all of my grandkids are in school, and they're all in school except little Kira. But in the 2 different school districts, they're off for spring break for a week. No school for a week. And I looked at my daughter today and I says, have you looked at the weather forecast for next week? She said, yeah, it's really nasty. I said, wouldn't you rather not have that week and get out of school a week earlier? Because they don't get out until like June 2nd or 3rd. And I don't see how they do this, because we used to get out June 2nd or 3rd. I graduated June 4th, 1972. And the last day of school was the day before for the other ones. Seniors didn't have school once they took their finals. And I'm thinking, how do they do this? Because, man, they got like 14 or 15 days off for Christmas. They're getting so many holidays off. I mean, every time I turn around, my daughter-in-law, when I'm getting ready to go over and babysit or come down to make rounds lunch, I'll come out of my bedroom and she'll be sitting there at the dining room table. I says, no school today? Nope. Why not? Oh, they got every day off. I don't know. I really don't know. But I would think the teachers are going to have to be retrained. Now, my daughter tells me this is a good time for spring break because, the kids, they got Christmas off. Then they got Martin Luther King's birthday off. Then they got President's Day off. And I'm thinking, yeah. And then she mentioned something else one other day they got off. I said, okay. Oh, it was just 2 weeks ago. A week ago this past Wednesday. My 3 that went over to the Clifton School District, I picked each one of them up before noon because they got out of school early. So we had a day we could go out and get something to eat and just hang out together. So they got a half a day. They got out before noon. And I'm thinking that's almost like a day. I mean, you go in, you go in, you have some fun with your friends, and teachers are very liberal that day. And I don't know. It just, and my daughter looked at me and she said, Dad, as a teacher, the kids need a break right now. I says, towards the end of April, they get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Easter. So instead of giving 5 days off here, why don't you take 2 days and get off a little earlier, or just give you Thursday and Friday, Saturday and Sunday off this week, and then in Easter put the 3 days that you took, and now you got a whole week there. And the weather is going to be nice, and you can get outside. My grandson, Patriot5&Patriot6, he's playing Little League this year. And his coach is a very nice guy. I look forward to a very nice season this year. But he's already canceled 2 practices because of the weather. And the thing of it is, they start playing their games April 12th, and here it's March 21st. Yes, I said March 21st. And I'll explain why I said it like that in a minute. They don't have a whole lot of time to get a lot of practices. They're a very young team. At the age my grandson is, I was already in my 2nd year of Little League. And we knew what we were doing. And he's like, what position you want to play? I don't know. I just want to play baseball. I want to bat. It's more about than batting. What do you do if you're playing this position here and the ball goes here? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I just want to bat. So, anyway, what I said, it's March 21st. For about the last 2 or 3 days, I've been going around preparing myself to go to the cemetery today for my dad's 115th birthday, and just to wish him a happy birthday and maybe pour a beer on his grave for him. Hasn't had one in a while. And I literally went to the cemetery today. I forgot the beer. I was going to pick one up at my son-in-law's house and take it when I went back out and stop again. I went to the cemetery today, and I just didn't even pay attention to the marker. I wished my dad a happy birthday and told him I'd be back later. And I give him a beer. Actually, I was going to go get the little monkey and take her out there with me. And then we were going to come over and see Uncle Ron. And I went and I picked her up, and I'm talking to her teachers because I was the last one there. I'm always the last one there, so I can talk to the teachers. And I'm talking to the teachers, and I looked at, they go by Miss Beth and Miss Shannon. And I looked at them, I said, yeah, today my dad would have been 115 years old. I said, today, 9 years ago today, me and Ron was in a car accident where a car run an intersection and hit us doing 90 miles an hour. Almost killed me, and Ron got a little cut on his finger. And I told the same thing to the girl last night that I write in the Ukraine. She even responded to me about it, about 90 miles an hour. And today's your dad's birthday. Now I got to write her Sunday night for Monday and tell her, oh, I made a mistake. I was in Shabance, Grandma Bo, right there at the fire station. And you know how they got the temperature and the date and that there. And I looked and it says March 31st. Or March 21st, 2025. And I go, what the heck are they doing? It's April 21st. I go down a little bit further, and then there's a bank there, and the bank, same thing. And I said, oh my God, I've been telling everybody today's my dad's been talking about it for the last couple of days, and neither one of us realized. I don't know. Just think if it was April 21st, we've been to the Redemption Center. Or then again, we may be looking at Memorial Day. So, some more special beds. Introduction: cardiovascular diseases are the #1 cause of death worldwide. But what if blocked arteries, weak heart muscles, and poor circulations could be healed naturally and painlessly? The special beds utilize quantum biometric technologies to restore heart function, repair vascular damage, and optimize circulation throughout the entire body. How does the special beds heal the heart? Holographic cardiovascular scanning, 3D mapping detects plaque buildup, weak tissues, and irregular rhythms. Quantum pulse therapy, energy pulses stimulate cell regeneration in the heart muscle and the blood vessels. Tissues oxidation and detox improves blood flow, reduces inflammation, and eliminates arterial blockage. Special beds can help high blood. I have no idea where it is. SIS, weak heart function, arrhythmia, poor blood circulation, chest tightness, fatigue, and heart stress. A strong heart equals a vibrant life. Let special beds reboot your cardiovascular health. Here's one I think Ron's going to be interested in. Special beds, vision and eye regeneration. Introduction: what if vision loss, eye strain, and age-related deterioration could be reversed effortlessly, painlessly, and permanently? Special beds apply cutting-edge quantum technology to restore vision, regenerate ocular tissues, and optimize eye function at the cellular level. How does special beds regenerate the eyes? 3D ocular mapping, high-resolution holographic scans detect retinal damage, nerve degeneration, and lens opacity. Quantum light therapy, specialized frequency beams repairs eye tissues and stimulates optic nerve regeneration. Cellular repair oxygenation enhances blood flow to the eyes, reducing inflammation and restoring clarity. Special beds improve blurry or weakened vision, cataracts, and macular degeneration, retinal damage, and optic nerve dysfunction, dry eyes, fatigue, and age-related eye strain. See clearly again, no surgeries, no glasses, no illuminations. You know, guys, when I said this is one for Ron, because Ron does have some cataracts that he's going to either have to get on the bed or he's going to have to get it taken care of in the near future. But I get thinking of myself. When I was 4 years old, I started wearing glasses. And even though I don't have them on now, I feel my eyes are stronger because I go a lot of times without my glasses. At my age so far, I have not encountered cataracts. The last time I had my eyes tested a little over a year ago, the doctor told me there's a starting of a little bit of one, but it's nothing. It's at least 5 to 10 years away from having to do anything. When he said that, it made me smile because I got thinking, well, I'll never have to have that surgery because we'll be gone long, long. We'll be in them beds long, long before then. I already read that one. I guess I put that one down twice. So that's pretty much all I got about the special beds tonight. I was going to go up here and see what Judy's got to say and then call it a week. And I know during my show tonight when I talked about prices of things, I sounded negative. I'm not negative. I'm just aggravated. I'm aggravated that in all these states, people are saying gas is $2.70, $2.56. Eggs are down to, I'm sorry, but when someone tells me they only had to give $3.99 for a dozen eggs, come on, guys. We're supposed to have a president in there taking care of us. There's no reason we should pay $3.99 for a dozen of eggs. It's wrong. I'm frustrated in the fact that people are still living on the streets. I'm frustrated at the fact that the weather that we're getting is ridiculous. It literally rained orange rain here the other day. Orange. When you looked outside, it was the whole surroundings. Grandma Bo, you should have seen this if you looked outside in that. It was orange outside. My niece has a picture of the orange rain or a video of the orange rain. And it's just something that we're seeing things we've never seen, and it's everywhere. And then if you listen to Restored Republic, they're saying how they have this plan for this area, that all of these areas are going to be hit with this, and these people are going to be hurting. Wait a minute. I thought on November 5th, we voted a guy in to put a stop to all of this crap. Am I wrong? I mean, I don't mean to be rude here, but I could give a rat's ass care about no tips, no taxes on tips. I'm happy for the people that they're getting their full tips. But I think that there's more precious needs of getting homeless people in homes, of getting people food in their house, than we have to worry about no taxes on tips. I may be wrong, but that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, Betty Woods is saying her car had red dust all over it. So, see, I'm telling you guys, we're seeing things I've never seen. I'm laying in my bed the other night trying to just rest before the show. And all of a sudden, the siren went off in our town, indicating that there was a tornado in our area. I'm 71 years old. We moved to Buckingham when I was 3 years old. We moved out when I went into the 7th grade, but my sister still lived in town. Almost every night we would still come into town and play ball. We was in town as much as we was at the house, in the farm. Since I moved back when I was 22, I've lived in this town. So 8 years, 9 years, and then the first 2.5 or 3. So 10 years, 60 years, I have lived in this town. Never have we had a tornado. And we got the sirens going. Well, fortunately, we didn't get one. But it's just, I'll say it. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say it. I truthfully believe they are definitely controlling us. If they want to keep us on the street, off the street, just tell us. I mean, there's no sense for someone to get hurt. There's no sense for someone to get hurt, someone to lose their life, for them to try and make, it's a movie. It's a movie, and supposedly the movie's over. They just haven't showed us the ending. So why are people still dying? Because if the movie was over, that means it's done. So if a person dies today, they shouldn't have died because the movie's over. Anyway, this is Judy Bidington, compiled Friday, March 21st, 2025. Deep State Trader, U.S. presidents, and they've got a long list. I can't read them, guys, because I just don't feel like getting in trouble. The hat closing Federal Reserve and IRS, global currency reset, and mass arrest underway. Okay. How many times have they told us mass arrests are on the way? Now, there was one good story I did read today. It was kind of touching because this whoever posted it said this Air Force man got an assignment and he had to leave within 2 to 4 hours to be to his assignment. He was not allowed to tell his parents or anyone what the assignment was. That tells me something is up. The Tuesday, 18 March 2025 relief of 7,100 pages of JFK files alone has expected the corrupt empire of the deep state trader U.S. president, literally they will be taken down. I looked and I really wanted to see stuff, but they are going to be announcing the actual truth very soon about 911. Hello, do you have an emergency? No, you know what I mean. Okay, I'll laugh. I like to laugh at my own jokes. There really ain't a whole lot I can read here. Judy has a very lot of good stuff here, but it's just stuff I can't read on here. I mean, what they're going out and finding, what they're going out and finding, the money that they're finding, it's astronomical. What they have done to us for so many years. For so many years, it's just. I really wish I could read some of that stuff, guys, but I want to do the show Monday night. Thursday, 20 March 2025, Bruce. There were 18 currencies in the world going up in value. The dinar has revalued. The new currency rates were now on the bank redemption centers and Forex screens and populating up in value. Tier 4B Internet Group would not receive our appointments until the rates were solid on the screens, which they weren't yet. The Forex screen rate is not a rate we would receive at the redemption center, which would the Forex screen rate is not a rate we would receive at the redemption center, which would be higher except for the dong. Bondholders were going into Reno and Miami, not Zurich or New York, to redeem their bonds and will likely have access to their accounts Saturday, 22nd of March. Tier 4B, us, the Internet Group, will receive notifications to set redemption appointments sometime between Friday, 21 March and Tuesday, 25 March. Wednesday, 19 March 2025, Wolverine Goldback currency started. Tuesday, 18th March, people in Colombia are getting paid on the bond. Good news for Zurich. Wednesday, 19th March, 2025. Mike Barr, I have been told Zurich and Reno are paying out. That's pretty much it, guys. I don't have no more. I really wish I could get my computer. I'm going to have my son look at it and see if there's a glitch over the weekend, if he will, if he's home. If not, we'll continue to do it. We'll do the best we can do, because the one thing about this group, the one thing we've always did, we've had resilience, or whatever you want to call that word. They've tried to shut us down. We went down and we kept going. We're not as big as we once were, but we're the size I really enjoy talking to everyone. People can ask questions. People can come on here and talk. But I do want to say one last thing. Be careful. There's people out there that's going to tell you things. They're going to send you emails. Just if you don't know who they are, do not open them. There's a lot of stuff going on. Do not open an email if you don't know who it's from. Just delete it and get it out of your system. With that, have a great weekend. We can only hope and pray that the beds come, the 800 numbers come, and we start living in our heaven on earth as we pray to God. Dear Lord, as we come to the end of tonight's show, the end of the week's shows, we give you all the grace and glory for everything, for everyone who was here tonight. I thank you for having them. Look after them and all the children, Lord, 100% of the children. Keep them safe, healthy, and sound. And Lord, as we come close, as we get closer and closer to the finish line, as you know we are, and it's going to be in your time, we pray to you to look after all of us and help us move into the new world the way you want us, as we talk to you and pray to you through our Savior, your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen and amen. Good night, everyone.